Welcome again, dear friends. It's time for a new reading. It's time for a new monthly reading. For those of you who are new at this channel, welcome. These are not time-specific readings. These are general readings, so please take only what really resonates with yourself. You will know that. By not being time specific, I trust my guides that they will bring you the messages at the perfect time for you. These are general readings, and also I am speaking here about energies, not sexes. I am using the illustrations in regards of how I express myself, but that doesn't mean that I am speaking only with females and or only with males, because we have both energies in each one of us. So because of that, the energies are interchangeable. I can speak directly with you, Cancer, or I may speak with someone who is watching Cancer without being a Cancer, because he's interesting or she's interested in a Cancer. So you know when these energies are changing, and please keep that in mind too. For private readings, you can find all my details in the description box below. I like to let the cards come out by themselves. This can take a little bit much longer, but I will always put as first comment the timestamps. If you're not interested, it's not a problem. Just click on the timestamp and the reading will go to that point. That being said, let's get started. Thank you very much, guys, for your donation. I appreciate it. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, or Planet Venus in the sign of Cancer, please. What's in their best interest to know now? Now being the time that you're watching the video. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, or Planet Venus in the sign of Cancer, please. What's in their best interest to know now? All who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, or Planet Venus in the sign of Cancer. Best messages, please, for Cancer. Let's see. The Hierophant. You are, maybe you are dealing with a Taurus, or maybe you are gaining much higher vibrations, information from higher sources. It can also mean traditions, dogma, religion, marriage, a teacher, a guru, someone you are cherishing for their wisdom. They can be a little bit stubborn, but you can take their wisdom and upgrade it for you. Higher knowledge. Knight of Cups. The Emperor. Page of Wands. the Magician, King of Pentacles, Seven of Air or Seven of Swords, Three of Pentacles, there are too many, I'm sorry. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. Is there something more? No. Okay. And the Ace of Fire or Ace of Wands is at the bottom of the reading. Bottom of the deck, sorry. So this is the energy that holds together your entire reading. It's the energy in which you are bathing. Sometimes it's a little bit stronger and you are conscious about it. And sometimes this energy is a lot stronger and then it overflows and the people around you are also conscious about this energy. What's with this energy? Ace of Wands. All aces are new beginnings, giving to us, offered to us by divinity. Ace of Wands, it's inspiration, it's passion, it's rediscovering your connection to the universe, to the divinity. It's rediscovering your passion for life. It can be an inspiration. You are inspired for doing something. You are regaining your passion, regardless if we are speaking about work or love. This is the entire energy that holds together your entire reading. So you are very passionate and inspired for doing some things. What I'm seeing, you are a sign of cups of water, but only one card is from your element. You're not feeling like being in your own element, but you have three cards of earth. That means that you really want something to materialize. You want something palpable in your life. You want to bring into fruition everything that you are inspired of. And also I see with the Ace of Fire three cards of Wands of Fire. So you are mainly in a energy of taking action, doing what you have to do in order for you to materialize what you really want in your life. And you are in a very powerful energy because you have the Magician here. And the Magician knows that he already has everything that he needs. And he has the knowledge of the universe. He can bring everything what he wants into his real life, into the material life. So please be careful. What are you thinking? Think only and concentrate, focus only on things that you are really wanting into your life. Don't think, don't focus on lack of, because if you are focusing on the lack of, you will materialize that lack in your life. If there's something that you don't have yet, just imagine yourself already having that thing that you are wishing for in order for you to bring it into your material life. And as signs, it's the Emperor, who can be someone of Aries. any other fire sign, so Aries, Leo or Sagittarius, but the Emperor is Aries sign. Maybe you are dealing with someone from Aries. What I'm seeing, you are ready for love. You are ready to give your cup of love. This is the Knight of Cups. You are eager to offer your love, or somebody is eager to offer his love. There are very powerful feelings here, genuine feelings. There is no hidden agenda. They are really following, or you are really following your path, your intuition, and maybe you are fascinated by someone who is very sure of themselves, maybe an Aries, a powerful figure, very stubborn one. He knows what he wants, he knows how to get it. He's an emperor. He, because of the fact that he is already an emperor, he always accepts only his method, because these methods brought him to being a emperor. So he can be someone who tells you how to do things, and he accepts and he's pleased only when you do it the way that he wants it. He can be a little bit harsh when it's a balanced energy. Although it can be harsh, he's doing it with love, because he knows how things work and he knows how to get to the results that he wants. It also can be a father figure. It also can be a boss, a very high position person. You are drawn to his kind of energy, very sure of himself, very he's a go-getter. You like this about him, because he's setting his goals and he goes after it. And maybe you are a person who is inspired by this kind of attitude, because you are rediscovering yourself by the page of fire. You rediscover your worth, you rediscover your intuition, you rediscover your inspiration, you're rediscovering your connection to the universe. And because of that, you are inspired and you know that you have your worth, and you know that you can do better, and you thrive for better. And this is very nice and very good. And also, I told you that you have the Magician, so please be careful on what things you are thinking and focusing on, because you are really in a very powerful energy of materialization. The King of Earth, or the King of Pentacles, can be a very grounding energy. It's businessman. It can be a businessman or businesswoman who is mostly in a masculine energy. He knows how to get to money, he knows how to make money. If he doesn't have the money already, he knows how to get to them. He is making plans for his business, but he's making plans in years ahead. He's not thinking from today to tomorrow and only on a day in a future. No, he's making real plans, and he knows how to put the plans into fruition. He knows how to get to the results that he wants. He's very successful. He is a very, very slow moving energy, because he likes to do everything by the book. He's a very family oriented energy, and I think that you see this energy being very successful, a very imposing person, and you liked it. It can be someone else, but I mainly think that we are speaking about the same character who is very sure of himself. This energy is a very grounding energy. He's like a rock. You can count on him. He's not speaking just for the sake of speaking. When he says something, he means that. And you want to start something new, you want to have your association, a new business, maybe a new job. You want to put your knowledge to fruition. You want to build something for yourself. You will become the master of that project. You will become the main actor. Other people will look at you, be inspired by you. You will have people around you that will support you and encourage you, people that have the same belief system, or maybe they are supporting you in the new ideas that you are having because you are inspired of something. And I think you take a little bit of inspiration from these two male energies, the Emperor and the King of Earth, because you want to be that self-conscious and to have that self-assurance of the Emperor and be grounded and sturdy, and even if it takes a little longer, you want to be able to go with your plans. And you are taking an inspiration of this energy that is around you in order for you to become a master of your own craft with the Three of Earth, Three of Pentacles. Because you have your dreams, you have your wishes, and Seven of Coins, Seven of Pentacles is your own garden. Now it's time to focus on your own passions, your own dreams, your own wishes. Put the work into it. It's not a problem, but you are really doing something in order for you to have the harvest that you are wishing for, and you will have it because you have the Magician here and you can materialize everything that you want in your life. Just be careful because you have also here the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords can be a very mischievous energy, someone who maybe wants to have something from your ideas, maybe who it also known under the name of the thief, is someone who maybe sees you, wants to impose himself with your ideas, saying that maybe the idea belongs to him or her. Just be careful, okay? Just be careful about this kind of energy. It's someone who's making and doing things not always legal things, and he's not honest, and maybe he works with someone who has his back. So just be careful, okay? Maybe this kind of energy, this thief, is around this male energy that you are seeing as being very inspiring. And maybe they are not conscious about this energy, this person who can say and do anything that is in his advantage. And because you are a water sign and you are listening to your intuition and you are rediscovering your connection with the universe and you are inspired, you can be the person who can make these characters here aware of this kind of energy. Okay? But just be careful about this. Okay. 5 of Swords and Judgment. So you fought a lot with this character. You know who this character is, this thief. You know it. And you are coming out of this very conflicting energy. It's you fought with him and now you are having your rebirth. Maybe you were in this energy, maybe you had to deal with a kind of thief who took something from you, who misled you, and now you are victorious, holding your swords above, like, this is victory for me. I conquered this energy and now it's the time for my rebirth. And your rebirth, it's just being like this energy, very sure of themselves, very grounding, very materializing everything that you want in your life, because you had your win and you are ready to have your rebirth. This is Archangel Gabriel who comes and blows his horn, and you are hearing it, and not only hearing it, you are answering it, because you are really ready to a new life, a better life, because in order for you to be able to have your rebirth, you have to die first. And I think that this energy, this thief, brought you very close to a death, not physical one, but you just looked and thought, this is over, I am losing everything, he took everything from me. But you are victorious, and this is your revenge by being successful and being rebirthing, making a whole life, new life for yourself, being very successful because you are inspired to doing this. Thank you for the clarification of them. So let's go to the Emperor. What's with the Emperor, please? What's with that imposing energy? Is it a boss? It is a father figure. It's someone who knows his worth and he knows how to get what he wants. He already has everything what he wants. What's with the Emperor, please? Tell me more about the Emperor. Temperance, another fire sign. This can be Sagittarius, and you have again another archangel here. It's speaking about having a little bit of faith and having a little bit of patience, because everything is happening in divine timing. Why it's happening in divine timing? Because you need a little bit of time to be able to make this alchemy, because in one of the cups it's fire and in another it's water, and Archangel Michael is making this very hard alchemy, because fire can bring water to boil, and by boiling it comes steam, and this way the fire can be the end of water, and also water can stop the fire. So it's a very hard alchemy. It has to be everything in balance for these two elements to accept themselves, and one not being the end of the other. This is why you need to have a little bit of patience, because you have to balance out your passion with your emotions. It's not easy, but it's really doable, and Archangel Michael is here to help you. So passion and emotions, and you are here with the cup of love to give to someone who is a fire sign. It doesn't matter if we are speaking about an Aries or a Sagittarius, because they both are here. You just need to balance the passion and the emotions out of this relationship or whatever this is, because you are a water sign and we are speaking here about fire signs. There is something going on between the two of you, but you have to bring the balance into it. Because of that, you need a little bit of patience in order for you to have the needed time, so that you can balance passion with love, with emotions. What's with the Knight of Water, please? Your element, your energy. What's with the Knight of Cups, please? Tell me more about the Knight of Cups. I don't see it. Just let me get the flyer. Seven of Wands was the flyer. With what came out when I cleared the Knight of Cups. You have to put healthy boundaries, because you are an emotional type. And this fire sign, although you find it very attractive, it's the opposite of your energy. It's fire. And in order for you to be able to stand in front of him, because you have here very much fire, you have to put healthy boundaries. Just tell them, listen, pal, this is my responsibilities that are yours. I'm doing mine, you do yours. You have to put healthy boundaries. So maybe if we are speaking about a job, you took too much responsibilities from others, and now this warrior comes out and he's confronting the others and just saying, if things got the way that they got until now, it's not valid from now on. I've had it enough. They won't like it, but you have to put healthy boundaries in order for you to be able to stand tall on your ground in front of these fire signs. You will be victorious, because you are rediscovering yourself and you are rediscovering your worth and your connection to the universe. Don't worry about it. Page of Fire or Page of Wands, please. What's with the Page of Wands? Page of Pentacles, and it came out in reverse. So this is someone who wants to learn something new. This is someone who wants to bring something to fruition. He wants to learn something in order for him to be able to make some more money. He is not afraid of putting the work that he needs to in order for him to start something new. This came out in reverse. So the page of fire, the page of wands, rediscovering yourself. By rediscovering yourself, you know that you don't have to put so much work into it because you are inspired. You learn how to gain more by not working less, but putting less effort into it. You learn how to get to your results much faster than a page of pentacles. This is the very slowest moving energy, is the pentacles energy, and fire, it's one of the fastest. So by rediscovering yourself, by rediscovering your worth, by rediscovering your connection to the universe, you know, you come to the inside because you are inspired. Don't forget about this inspiration that holds together your entire reading, the inspiration, the passion. You are recognizing, you get the information what you have to do in order to have more, strive for more, but with less of an effort, because you have the magician here who knows how to bring everything into his life by magic. Tell me more about the magician, please. What's with the magician, please? Tell me more about the magician. Why is he here? Knight of Pentacles and the Tower. Something happened, something went wrong because you had some signs here before the Tower comes to fruition. You have some signs. Please look at this, please revise this, please try to make this better. But we are not doing that because we are hoping if we are closing our eyes that maybe it will go away by themselves. And then destiny comes into play and he brings the Tower down, because the Tower here, at the foundation of the Tower, something was not right from beginning, and maybe it has to do something with an earth sign, and he brings everything down. Or maybe an earth sign is here. To earth sign are Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn. Maybe an earth sign is here to have something to lean on because they are very grounding energies. But the Tower came down only for you to have the opportunity to build something new with a very stable foundation. Maybe because this came out over the magician, maybe, and it is a very good possibility that you brought this Tower into your life. It was a Tower that was wished by you, just in order for you to have the opportunity to rebuild everything from scratch by having a very stable foundation. Because you have judgment here, your rebirth. You know that you can have your rebirth, but now not in these conditions, and you are eager to bring everything down so that you can make everything being very stable, having a very sound and good foundation in order for you to be able to build on it. I think that this was your making, your wish, not to have a disaster in your life, but to have the opportunity to rebuild. And it has something to do with your work, because the Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, is speaking about new opportunities in regarding your work, regarding something that has to do with finances, the way that you bring in your finances, the way that you are materializing your well-being into your life. I think that this is how, with the Magician and the Tower, this is how you are victorious in the fight with this thief. This is how you get your rebirth. It's a little bit of kamikaze energy, but it's working for you. Don't worry about it. King of Earth. What's with the King of Earth, please? Queen of Cups, this is your energy. You are listening to your intuition. You are listening to your intuition in order for you to be able to be this grounding energy, this very successful businessman or businesswoman. You are, this is the way how you embody this energy, not losing yourself. You are listening to your intuition, and you are taking the energy of an earth sign, and earth and water is very fertile, and this is the way that you have to do it in order for you to be successful and not lose yourself, not lose your authentic self. It's very nice. It's, again, this Queen of Cups is holding her cup just like offering it. This is maybe, this is a peace offer or something showing this energy that can be very stubborn. It's a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn, and just showing them another way to deal with things by listening to your intuition. And here is the lightning, maybe the lightning that came with the Tower. It's just showing him this can be done, and just let me show you how. It's not typical for you, Cancer, but I am simply loving it. The way that you are showing others that maybe thought of you as being very emotional, and you are so feisty, but you are fighting with your own with your cup. And you are using the inspiration, the lightning, and you are making a mess just in order for you to be able to rebuild everything from the ground up. I love it. Three of Earth, the Master, that self-mastery card. New association with people that are seeing your vision, having the same belief system as you. What's with the Three of Earth, please? Tell me more about the Three of Earth, please. Nine of Swords. Well, you have your doubts, but please don't. Because until now you were so sure of yourself and you are inspired, and just trust yourself and trust your intuition that you will come out of this. I think that this is something that you already been through of it, thinking, how can I do this? How can I master this? How can I come out of this mess? And then strikes the inspiration and you build this very nuts plan, but it works for you. It simply works for you. Just go for it. Seven of Earths. Your garden of wishes and dreams, and you're working towards your harvest. What's with the Seven of Pentacles, please? What's with the Seven of Pentacles, please? Tell me more about the Seven of Pentacles, please. Six of Wands, success, victory. So, this thief really misjudged you. He thought that your sensibility, your emotional side, he took this as being weak, and he's having now you are having the time of your life, showing this thief that being sensible and emotional doesn't mean that you are weak, and he won't expect any of your plan because it's brilliant. How you are doing this, and you will come to victory, although you will have your sleepless nights by thinking, how can I do it in order for me to let him believe that I am weak. You are a sneaky one, but I'm loving it. Congratulations, Cancer. I really want to see this side of you more often, because it's time for you to be this emperor. It's time for you to show other people that you can be a master of your craft. And it's time for people to not take you for granted, not take the emotional side of granted of being weak. It's not. God, I loved it. Let's see what the Keepers of the Light have to tell you at the end of this reading. A best advice, a conclusion at the end of the reading for Cancer, please. I'm loving it. He doesn't know what is in for him. Oh God, you're bringing a tower into it, and the tower is your making in order for you to be victorious and catch this thief and to have your rebirth. I'm simply loving it. Best advice for Cancer, please, at the end of the reading. And you also show to yourself that you are able to play with fire and also be victorious, Cancer. This is a big one for you too. Best advice for Cancer, please, at the end of this reading. Come on. Okay. Kuan Yin, care and compassion. Okay, we have to keep some balance here. Let's see. Choose to be loved. Do what is right for everyone involved. Or offer a helping hand. Kuan Yin is a Buddha-like being and a goddess of mercy, compassion, and love. Though she is acknowledged in Buddhism and in the traditions of China, she goes beyond religions and warms the hearts of all who call on her. She has a strong connection to healing energy, in particular Reiki, and encourages people to offer care, forgiveness, and compassion to themselves and others. Compassion is about recognizing the spirit in others. It's about seeing that they come from the same source as you do. First of all, the Keeper of the Light wants you to acknowledge all the service and commitment you have offered to others. You are all love. If you are finding it difficult with anyone at the moment, the best way you can move forward is to go beyond wanting to understand why or how they are the way they are. Just move beyond your behavior. Just move beyond their behavior, mistakes, and challenges. This card brings a message of friendship and care, helping you see that those around you do have the best intentions, even if it doesn't always seem that way. Move into compassion and develop a greater understanding. This will elevate your spirit and connection to love. Well, what am I seeing about this? Is that this victory that you will have can mess a little bit with your spirit, your kind, loving spirit. And the message from Kuan Yin is just coming towards in order for you, us all, to keep the balance. Not doing things that we are doing in order to revenge. No, you maybe can teach them a lesson, but be compassionate and be loving, because you are doing this for you. I hope this helped. I wish you all the best. Till next time. Bye.